We're live.
We're going to do, let's see here.
Well, good evening. It's Transparency and Merit.
Yes, it is Transparency and Merit.
I like you in that shirt, man. It looks pretty spiffy. Been working out.
Spiffy.
Nice.
I'm going to start us with MAGA Civil War.
Elon's rockets reaching stars. Vivek's ideas changing bars. Tech giants call for open doors. Who fights next in this grand tour? In the streets they shout and scream, dreams of silicon gleam and team. MAGA crowd holds up their signs, watch the battle, read the lines. Visas bound to bend and sway. Who gets in and who must stay? Protests weaving through the noise. Echoes clash like shouting boys. In the streets they shout and scream, dreams of silicon gleam and team. MAGA crowd holds up their signs, watch the battle, read the lines. Who'll take the final stand, holding banners, sword in hand, changing tides within the night. Which way flows the future's light? In the streets they shout and scream, dreams of silicon gleam and team. MAGA crowd holds up their signs, watch the battle, read the lines.
Watch the battles, read the lines. I am so entrenched in this culture war and not viewed to what I'm eating right. And I'm fighting it badly because some of these people are so short-sighted and so scumbag of shit. They make me want to vomit. They make me want to puke. And I can't. When I see the forms of hypocrisy and short-sightedness from some of these schmucksteins, I lose I lose control. Probably because I was treated unfairly as a child, maybe, I don't know. But it burns me. It burns me. And I want to go, I want to verbally lash out. And if they got physical with me, I'd want to go bonsai on them. They really infuriate me in this here culture war because I find them to be so egocentric and abusive that I just want to give them the what for and the 333 cheeseburger to the face. These people can't see past the boogers in their nose and the shit running down their ass. And it angers me, Joey. And I don't know, like, I know it probably doesn't change any minds, but there's a part of me that just, hey man, what the fuck are you doing? Where did you come up with this shit?
Brian, if the revolution cannot fit in a microwave and run on AA batteries, it's just too big. Let it go.
You know what? You're probably right. But you know what? It's easier said than done. There is stuff that's always been, like when you were a kid, was there, And, I used to tell shit to my old man and think of shit to say, and then he'd say, "Fuck your shit. I don't give a fuck. How about that?" That's what he'd say. And I think a lot of us have parents that say, "You know what? What do you want? What do you want? Some tissue? You want some tissue? Cry, bitch. Cry."
It's such dissonance between my at least your dad was in your hemisphere, as far as like, how old was he when you were born?
My old man was 29 when I was born.
Wow, yeah, actually was on, I wouldn't say older side, but he was edging up there.
Yeah.
Edging up there. My dad was actually in his mid-30s or 35 when he had me. I mean, talk about a dissonance. Wow.
Well, I think with your old man, though, I don't know. I think some parents have older parents,
you don't know his hairy back.
let me take a razor to that Hebrew rug. But here's the deal, man. I see things, and like I see abuse, and it's like these abusers think that they are correct in the way they behave. And I'm like, fuck you, you're an abuser. You think you're standing up to abuse? No, buddy, you're the abuser. You're the egotist. You're the fake. You're the fraud. Go eat dog shit, you piece of crap. You're lower than snot on the street. You make me sick.
Yeah.
That's not stoic, and I know it, but you are vomit. You are vomit in a buttock. You are vomit in butt. Someone vomited in butt cheeks, and that's your mindset. You are so just out there with all your performative bullshit. You're a fake. I wish I could put you in a fucking hole and just give you like water, a bottle of water, and a half a sandwich for breakfast, half a sandwich for lunch, and then a half a sandwich for dinner. You want anything else? You got to work for it. That's all you're getting. You can survive. You're not going to die.
Prove it.
You want bologna or butter on your sandwich? And if I'm feeling generous, some days on the holidays, maybe Christmas or Hanukkah, I'll put cheese on your fucking bologna. Other than that, you get nothing. You're lower than dog shit. Because you're a scumbag. These people burning up these Teslas, they deserve to be in a fucking, like a one-room cell, come out for exercise, and maybe a couple of days where you don't fucking eat at all. Just water. Here you go. You're hungry? Well, look, you're burning down places. You think it's okay to burn shit down? Hey, I'm going to say, hey, the store that had your food, that fucking burned down, bitch. Fuck you. Go hungry. Go hungry, asshole. Give them a shit sandwich. Yeah, fuck them. This is going to be my most angry and vulgar. But I think these people are such egocentric, self-centered assholes that I would love to do to them, and more to them, that they would choose to do to other people. They're so short-sighted. They think of themselves. Some of these people think of themselves as so much more noble and good and everything else. And it's like, no, you're not. You're these people who are burning the Teslas, fascism, this and that.
Oh, yeah, the ones burning them.
Yeah, you need to go to jail for a while. You need to go to jail for a couple of months. You need to go to jail for a couple of months. And those of you who are getting violent, you need to go to jail too. We need to dox these people, put them in jail, arrest them, put them in jail. I would put so many people in fucking jail, it wouldn't be believable. We got to arrest our way out of this cultural problem. We got to arrest. We got to boycott. We got to cancel people out because they're doing it to us. We got to do to them 10 times. And we got to find people who are open-minded and are not full of this bullshit. You're full of it. It's like they tell us to get the fuck out of here. Why are we even dealing with these people? Why are people going to the ADL, conservatives going to the ADL and speaking at them. These people treat you like shit. They treat you like caca. Don't talk to these motherfuckers. Don't even talk to them. Get the fuck out, Hey, man, we need to band together, boycott their corporate sponsors, cut their corporate sugar daddies, and, hey, tell them to go fly a kite, man. What are you doing dealing with these assholes, these egocentric assholes? What are you doing dealing with these guys? They're no good. Autism 3. What does that even mean? What is autism? I know what autism is, but what is autism 316? Is that the time?
You really don't know what that's about?
What does 316 mean?
It's a proverb. And Austin 315 or 316 is a thing. I'm not sure. I'm not a big wrestling fan the way the creator of this image is, but yeah, that's we maybe that's what we need, a call in for a full explanation. I could give you a deeper one, but I have a feeling we can get a better explanation that way.
We give Dix Hanley a call in. All right, good God, I've been swearing up a storm, and the thing is, I've just been angry, and it's not the best. Not the best here. Doop, doop. Oh,
Yeah,
you already gave him the thing to the StreamYard.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this next song. This song is called Peekaboo. Or no, I'm going to play Everybody Does It. Just a short one here, because you know what? You're no better than anybody else. Everybody does it. Here we go.
Caught me picking my nose, doesn't everyone do? Don't shame what's natural, it's just what we all do. Scratching that itch, you feel it too. Not gross so weird, it's just the way we are. Everybody does it, it's no big deal. Don't act like it's crazy, it's part of being real. Behind closed doors, even when you're alone, let's all be honest, it feels like home. We all got secrets, this one's not the end. Embrace the weird, it's fun to pretend. Scratching that itch, you feel it too. Not gross or weird, it's just the way we are. Everybody does it, it's no big deal. Don't act like it's crazy, it's part of being real. Behind closed doors, even when you're alone, let's all be honest, it feels like home. We all got secrets, this one's not the end. Embrace the weird, it's fun to pretend.
All right, I'm here.
Yes, we're back.
I'm still bogeying.
We have a guest with us. We have Myrnals.
Myrnals, how are you? Oh, is there someone in the private chat?
I'm doing good.
Hey, what did you think of my shitty song?
I liked it.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Liar.
Here's the deal. I want to, sometimes I just want to shove, and I would never do it, but there's a part of me that would love to shove fucking cockroaches in and fucking maggots up people's asses and make
Yes.
they have fucking babies and give birth to maggots and the rest of the scum so they can feel like, hey, how shitty they make other people feel because they are maggots. I'd want them to turn into a maggot or a fucking cockroach.
There are a lot of
Slime
maggots.
balls of hell.
Many maggots.
These fucking dirt bags of
You
shit
feel like,
who are lower.
sodomizing them with a soldering iron.
I wouldn't sodomize. I'd put a big vacuum in
With a
reverse.
soldering iron.
It'd put fucking worms and cockroaches. Some of the worst and the most violent would have terrible, violent things done to them. Oh, you know what I was going to ask you when I played my song, Joe? I was going to have you. I was going to have you look at that video of
What awful video? What?
I put it on your phone. It's it's a video of a woman. I think it's either Chinese or Korean who trains dogs who are violent with another dog.
3M,
Yeah. I'm
I was going to
mode.
explain the meme a little bit more for you.
Oh boy, I'm not sure where it is. It's probably on my
It's on your phone. I texted it to you.
I got it.
All right, I'm having him look at it. Mirnals, how the fuck are you? Are you still out in West Virginia,
I'm
Mountain
doing
Mama?
good.
Yeah. Are you in Appalachia?
Yeah. Yep.
You got to be a tough nut
I'm
to
in the
get out.
Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah. You got to be a tough motherfucker to
I've
live
lived
out.
here all my life.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's now.
It ain't much, but it's home.
Is it accepting? Are they accepting with your type of person?
It depends on where you go. Where I'm at, yes. I'm near the New River Gorge.
Oh, there we go. And
That's the landmark that they put on the state quarter, by the way.
all right. Anyway, and this is another thing that I'm sick of. I'm sick of seeing people crying on television, crying on the internet like a bunch of fucking whiny bitches. Hey, man, people who came before you had real fucking struggles. Anyway, let's. I'm going to play one more song, and then I'll ask Joey what the hell he thought of the video.
I actually saw it, and it's great. I like that video.
Okay, would you do that? Let me ask you: is that a proper way to train dogs who are violent?
And also dogs that shit in every room in the house. Yes, absolutely. One of my dogs is a regulator.
Oh, and that's what. I never knew that. So the dog is a regulator.
I mean, of sorts, but he taught one of them. He got a little too old to teach the young one fully, so I had to, basically do what that dog did in a cage. It was pretty bad, but you got to do what you got to do to get that dog going in the right place.
Yes. But I've been very angry, very upset. Just the stupid things that people say. Anyway, let's play Stop Crying on Television. Here we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh no, the tears are falling. Cue the zoom and cue the lights. Oh, that's bright. One rehearsed apology, time to monetize. Your pain's a brand, your grief's a show. You cry into the camera, throw money. Is this real? No. Is this pain? No. See, or is this a Netflix deal in the making? Turn the volume up, it's primetime regret. Another life meltdown, place your bets. Stop crying on television and the other. Watch we see through your tears and your empty thigh. Yeah, every soap story comes with a check. And we ain't buying your pain. Not yet. Oh, look, the influencers weeping again. I swear I'm so broken, like, comment, send. Let eat your suffering, sell it as proof. A clown with the wish you in a soundproof booth.
These tears are heavily edited. Do you want to skip this trauma? Pay for premium.
Stop crying on television and the Allah. What we see through your tutors and your empty third eye. Her every soap story comes with a check, and we ain't buying your pain, not yet.
This has been another episode of Manufactured Misery. Tune in next breakdown.
Oh, end it! Come on.
Crying on the internet. Stop your boohooing.
Crying.
You're a fake.
Stop whining.
You're all a bunch of fakes. Enough of the crying. Enough of the boohooing.
Yeah, quit being a shit baby and crying and shit.
No more crying.
Wah, wah.
Get over your fucking self. If someone doesn't like you, just fucking walk away from them. But don't follow me. Don't follow me, you schmuckstein, you cocksucking piece of shit. Don't follow me. You pimple-faced moron. I'll pop every pimple inside your ass.
You
and
fucking shitty wiener.
You son of a bitch. I'll fucking grab every hair in your ass with a pair of pliers and make you sniff that shit. Because you don't know how bad your butt smell, you son of a bitch. All right, I'm going to play another
We'll
song.
make him eat his ass hair.
There we go. Make him eat that ass hair and feed it to the dog. Make the dog lick
That's
its
right.
ass. Peanut butter.
All right, calm down, everybody. Calm down. We're playing another song. If you're here for the first time, like and subscribe and make fun of us like every other one of you douchebags do.
You don't even make fun of. Come on in. The water's fine. I'm really angry today. I know I should be stoic, but today's not the day. I'm breaking. Here we go.
The ADM is a legion of decency reborn. Only they ain't got any guts on them anymore. It's scientists and the holy roster of untouchable tribes. You can't even mutter about white South African farmers getting hacked up or English girls raped by the UK's Muslim grooming crews without them clutching their pearls. Jonathan Greenblatt, he's like Colonel Nicholson from the bridge on the River Kwai. That stiff-necked son of a bitch, except his bridge is slapped together with old progressive slop and fanaticism's his cheap rocker. We've been slugging it down blind, eyes rolled back, till October 7th kicked him in the teeth, baby. But truth, the ADL won't do public Q&As because they know they're hated. And the flimsy gospel folds like a drunken last call when the boss life starts throwing haymakers. Cowards are heavy bottle, and these progressive Zionist outfits. ADL and all chucked it till they puked on the floor. They're no saviors, they're a stinking albatross, choking Zionism, dragging it down to the gutter with their sanctimonious crap. Hypocrisy's their game. Treat you like dogs or worse if you dare disagree. Maybe it's time to butt like their asses, hit them where it hurts, go after their corporate sugar daddies, strip the mask off and watch them squirm. You don't race it with a bully drunk on control, you cut the bastard's strings and let him boil.
Bill O'Reilly solo.
Tribes. You can't even mutter about white South African farmers getting hacked up or English girls raped by the UK's Muslim grooming crews without them clutching their pearls. Jonathan Greenblatt, he's like Colonel Nicholson from the bridge on the River Kwai. That stiff-necked son of a bitch, except his bridge is slapped together with both progressive slop and fanaticism. His cheap gun. He's been slugging it down blind, eyes rolled back till October 7th kicked him in the teeth, baby. The truth. ADL won't do public Q&A, cause they know they're hated, and their flimsy gospel fold like a drunken last call when the botflies start throwing haymakers. Power's a heavy bottle, and these progressive Zionist outfits. ADL and all, chuck until they duped on the floor. They're no saviors, they're a stinking albatross, choking Zionism, dragging it down to the gutter with their sanctimonious crap. Hypocrisy's their game. Treat you like dogs or worse if you dare disagree. Maybe it's time to floodlight their asses, hit them where it hurts, go after their corporate sugar daddies, strip the mask off and watch them squirm. You don't race it with a bully drunk on control, you cut the bastard's strings and let him fall. Let him fall. Hypocrisy's their game. Hypocrisy's treat you like dogs, treat you like dogs. Dare disagree, dare maybe it's time to bug like they're out, like the hurts, go out where it hurts, go over that. Slip the mask off and watch them squirm.
Baby, teach them all a lesson.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that song, Mirren? Wow.
Wow.
You know what? There's a part of me, I got like I said, a chip on my shoulder the size of a bar stool, and maybe the whole bar is sitting on it, ready to knock it off. Come at me, you son of a bitch. Let me teach you a fucking lesson that you'll never forget. But the truth is, I'm an old man. And even when I was a young man, there were folks that could kick my ass. But it still doesn't stop me from being awful angry. And maybe you don't do no
your ground, and that's what's important.
Yeah. There's a chip on my shoulder. Does it make sense? The scumbags that are out there, the egocentric pieces of vile dung. Pastor Marvin Sapp holds the congregation hostage while demanding $40,000 in offerings. Jesus Christ. Anyway, anything to add before I call this show a day? And Musk is talking about colonizing Mars. Does anyone want to go to fucking Mars? Do we want to go off on the planet?
What a scammeroo this all is. It's just
I'm going on my rocket ship. I'm going on my fucking rocket ship. I'm going to colonize Mars.
You can't even land on that damn.
Let me tell you something. If we went on Mars and it was so nice and you'd want to come, and I go, Joey, you said it was all a fake. Here I am on Mars, baby. Mars, man. Do you want to go to Mars?
If that happens, I've got the website, Property of Mars.
I think it's improbable, but if it happens, I'd be down to go.
You'd go?
I am belly aching, and I want to get stuck in people's craw. She says, I'm belly aching. I want to get stuck in people's craw, get on their nerves and tell them what a fucking piece of fucking shit they are. The slime balls of hell that are coming out there. They're snot rags blowing it out of their ass. Unbelievable. Fucking, I'm so sick of these people. They are lower than the worst types of dog shit. I want to make them smell it. It's time for them to smell the stink.
They got shitty wieners.
They got shitty wieners, and it's time for them to smell.
Culture is dead. Long live culture. That's all I've got to say about it.
The culture war is here.
Is it queer?
As it is. It's clear and it's here. Anyway, Joey, anything to add before I call this show a day?
Are Gen Zs the older siblings of the Gen Alphas?
I think so.
In my language, it has gotten bad. I wonder if I should put this show on private.
Very sorry.
I'm a millennium.
Well, no, I bring it up because middle schoolers are on Discord, and they're making memes about the boomers, Gen Z, politics, weird trends popping up, conspiracies, conspiracy humor. So I'm curious if you've seen anything of this.
Joey, I'm going to look on getting on.
It's like I know it's there, but what exactly is going on? Is that education now?
What song am I going to end with?
I have a new one on
Stick
here. It's
handling.
about this very topic.
Stick handling.
Based but not. Is it based but not basic, Joey?
Yes. Let's see how it works.
We'll see how it works. Here we go.
I saw a meme today that said JFK invented Minecraft. 12,000 likes. 12-year-olds calling you fed in the comments. Maybe I am. I scroll, they scroll. We're all lost in the sauce. They speak in vibes, I speak in loss. They said touch grass, I said my knees hurt. They said okay boomer, I said it gets worse. Dead ass. I was born during a lockdown. My dog's named Elon. My bedtime is at moonrise. Based but not basic. Born too late to protest, too early to transcend. Face down in the screen, but they still call it a lens. Every end begins again. Culture don't die, just hits refresh. They remix the past like it's TikTok stock. What would woo, but make it a dance walk. Truth is dead, but irony's thriving. Kids ain't munching their shit, posting while surviving. My pronouns are PDF, exceed. History's a meme, and we're all just NPCs. Based but not basic. Algorithms raise the youth while parents vape. Civics is a filter, and rebellion's a content scrape. Every end begins again. Even culture knows how to fake its own death. They speak in vibes. Was born during a lost him. We're all up tonight. We're lost in the stuff. My dog's named Elon, not basic. Born too late to protest, too early to transcend in love. Based but not basic. Born too late to protest, too early to transcend. Face down. They remix the past. Born too late to protest, too early to transcend. Face down.
Let me add, Joey, it's time to defund NPR. Defund all these assholes on public television. I gain nothing from them. They are sanctimonious assholes.
Wow.
They are lower than shit.
You remember my tagline on Twitter was defund NPR. I got hate mail that you wouldn't believe. I wish I still could read that account's email. It's unbelievable. But
These people treat us lower than shit, and they do.
They're
the most egocentric cluster B
NPR is horrible.
Ever lived.
Horrible for the brain. And if you listen to them now, they're trying to bring back. If you listen to it, they are trying to bring back even the most palpable of what they had left of their Ira Glass even stuff. They're trying to bring back the older version. It's dead. It's so dead, and it was so aggravating to me. I've had them in my house. I've been to their homes. It's been disturbing, and I don't hate them personally. I just was like, how could you listen to that and use that as your talking points? But both sides do it.
Joey, we need to install caning for violent criminals and criminals that commit violent acts. I would say 3 strikes across the rear, and then one right to the grill. And they could get 3 more at any time when they're in jail after they're done with the infirmary. They spend about 3 months in jail, and they better behave because caning is on the table. They're going to get hit with a rattan.
I would give them 4 extras across the face if they look like Angela.
We need. Listen, these people only understand punishment, and we have to be a punishing people because we've been too nice. We've tried to, be diplomatic. Diplomacy does not work. Only harsh punishment, and we must gain together to punish the scum. I'm going to play one more song. This song is about a person who believes in white supremacy. His name was Linwood. He follows a guy named Neely Fuller. And the difference between the two, this guy is a fat man with big boobies and a real fake. I'm going to play this song, and then I think I'll end it out. Why can't I do that?
Your boobies are in the way.
Me.
Jeez Louise.
What the heck happened? What are you doing?
It took me off. It took me off. It took me off. It does that sometimes. I'm glad I'm not playing by myself. Good God.
All right, so you're going to try to play that again?
I'm going to try to play it again. Again, this is a gentleman by the name of Linwood, and he was a follower of Neely Fuller. Neely Fuller believes that white supremacy explains everything. And again, this is a millennial who is a fatty, who never struggled the way Neely Fuller did. And this guy is a complete egomaniac.
A man named Linwood, a fervent follower of Neely Fuller Jr., a man who staked his life on the belief that white supremacy is the hidden engine of the world Linwood devours. Fuller's books and articles like their holy writ, trailing after them with the devotion of a fanatic, his mind locked in a cycle of obsession. But here's the catch, this isn't some noble pursuit of wisdom, it's a trap, a mental spiral where resentment festers, chaining the spirit to a story that distorts reality. Look closer, and the gulf between Neely Fuller Jr. and Linwood snaps into focus, as clear as a photograph split down the middle. Fuller's a lean, weathered figure, shaped by the Great Depression, a time when people ate from garbage cans, hunted rabbits, or went to bed with hunger clawing at their insides. A struggle in its rawest form, a fight for survival that leaves no room for pretense. Linwood, though, he's bloated, a child of excess, probably raised in a cushioned world where scarcity's just a word. One man was tempted by poverty's sharp edge, the others drowning in gluttony. His battle self-made and inward, it's a stark divide. One's hardship was real, physical, a test of endurance. The other's is a mirage, a war waged against shadows of his own making. Fuller came up in an era where hunger wasn't a metaphor, it was a relentless, humbling force, not some petty grievance over a slight or an insult. Linwood's hunger, though, is different. It's a craving of the ego, a narcotic that keeps him hooked. It's the addiction to feeling wronged, a junkie's high master's moral clarity. He's caught in a loop, chasing a struggle that's less about the world and more about feeding his sense of self. Picture it, an endless oppression Olympics, where the only prize is another dose of outrage. In time, all that's left are others like him, fellow travelers strung out on the same delusion, scrambling for their fix of fabricated suffering, while the quiet, unvarnished truth drifts further out of sight. It's a trap, a mental spiral where resentment festers, changing spirit to a story that distorts reality. Look closer, and the gulf between Neely, Fuller Jr. and Linwood snaps into focus, as clear as a photograph split down the middle. Fuller's a lean, weathered figure, shaped by the Great Depression, a time when people ate from garbage cans, hunted rabbits, or went to bed with hunger clawing at their insides. That struggle in its rawest form, a fight for survival that leaves no room for pretense. Linwood though, he's bloated, a child of excess, probably raised in a cushioned world where scarcity's just a word. One man was tempered by poverty's sharp edge, the other's drowning in gluttony, his battle self-made and inward. It's a stark divide. One's hardship was real, physical, a test of endurance. The other's is a mirage, a war waged against shadows of his own making. Fuller came up in an era where hunger wasn't a metaphor. It was a relentless, humbling force, not some petty grievance over a slight or an insult. Linwood's hunger, though, is different. It's a craving of the ego, a narcotic that keeps him hooked.
It seems like you've driven everyone away, Brian, with
with my anger.
Music.
Is it my music that drives everybody away?
It's your division. Stop dividing people. Look at the people in here hating on each other. Stop it.
Well,
get back here.
That song reminded me, I'm probably more like Linwood than I am like Neely Fuller. I mean, I've struggled, but not as much as, those who came before me. But there's a part of me that sees these performative bitches and says, you are such a fake. You're such a fraud.
You're so angry. Stop being so angry.
I don't know. You're probably right. But part of me, I don't know. I can't help.
Yeah, I'm hungry while I grab a Snickers or something.
You know what? I want to go on Ozempic.
Oh, here we go. You're going to get Ozempic face, and then I will throw darts at your horsey face.
All right, guys. Anything to add? What kind of song? Do we have a song about Jeep Girl? I think we should both write a song about Jeep Girl.
We should, and it's not going to end good. I don't know, but we do have a few other ones to choose from. I know.
You know what? Since we're going to the dregs, I'll play the M. Oh God, it's
we really have one ending song. So if you're gonna do
I want a song about Pumpkin Face, the McDonald's anarchist.
You know what? I'm going to play this MFX song. It's so awful. I might put this on private.
MFX is a sport. No. Yes. MFX it is.
And it's porn and vomit and scat, and probably every venereal disease known to man, and science won't have a chance against these fat fucking booty. I'm watching one wet lady nuts after the next. Ooh, lady nut raining from heaven into my mouth shocked open. Oh, Tina boy, such a long, gigantic ego. Oh no, where we'll put it? Oh no, you will be left with stretched out Play-Doh. Every muscle and Kegel dance will be registered void.
That lady had such long D-do. It was no joke, until I ripped the fat juicy from my pussy. Eat my queef and a dolly and a lolly. I'm the my MFX friend. Until I ripped the fat juicy from my pussy and the MFX.
Jesus Christ. All right, anything to add before I end this puppy?
It was just getting good.
I'm running everyone down with my fucking car.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I'm going to play this one thing right here. Human pros to dominate. All right, put down your platinum crown. Here I go. Here's me.
I'm just a bastard who wants to hole up with a fifth of whiskey, a couple decent books, and maybe a woman who doesn't talk too much. That's it. No grand plans, no crusades, but then 2020 rolled in like a hangover you can't sleep off. Progressive leftists crawling out of every rotten plank, stinking up the joint. First the damn pandemic hit, and they locked us down like stray dogs, chaining me to my four walls while they preach safety like some sanctimonious priest. Then they took the internet, swinging their hate speech hammers and misinformation gavels, telling me what I can hear, what I can say, like I'm some snot-nosed kid who can't wipe his own ass out there. BLM riots tore up the streets, fire, fists, and noise, while guys like me sat trapped, sipping warm beer, watching the world burn through a cracked window. You wanna protest? Fine, but don't drag me into your circus. I ain't no clown. It's stuck in my throat like a bad shot of gin, the way they boxed us in unless we wave their flag. Now the truth's leaking out slow, drip by drip, about the pandemic, about the movement, and I'm pissed, man. Hotter than a head in heat, feathers flying, these suits in charge. They don't even blink, don't even shrug, just keep shoveling their crap with a smirk. That's the real kick in the teeth. They ain't sorry and they never will be.
Mirn.
What do you think of that song, Mirnan? All right, that's all I'll play. Anything to say before I end this puppy?
Pretty good show. Pretty good show. I feel like you're angry, very angry, and I've been angry, and I've been coping with it, but not as angry as I was, for sure.
I think, you know what, Joey, you could probably...
I'm thinking of a different path forward.
Yeah. I think you could almost get therapy to people who are angry about what the progressive left did in their behavior.
Talk about it.
Listen, man, these people make my blood boil. They disgust me. I know it's not the best way to deal with it, and they probably wouldn't listen to me. I would love to do strategic boycotts against them. These people disgust me. Anyway, anything to say, Mirnan, before I end this puppy?
Yeah, Mirnan.
Man.
I'm going to play this one song, or this one spoken word song about it, and then we'll end it.
Some jittery punk on TikTok was flapping his gums, moaning about true Christianity and how America's no sanctuary for the pious me. I'm just a washed up relic, a 2-bit typist with a chipped glass of bourbon and a Bible. I've skimmed maybe once back when I still cared to crack a book, church. Haven't darkened one since the last day my tail dragged me in for cover. But you woke progressive mugs, you're the lowest breed of bottom feeders I've ever had the displeasure to clock, smug as a loan shark's grin. You prop up those Antifa hoods and BLM sob sisters, all of them strutting like they've got the world on a leash. I don't know if this country's got a halo or horns, don't much care to find out when it wasn't stitched together by your kind. You spineless pyros torching Tesla lots for kicks. Time was when the streets were mean and the nights colder. My people lean hard cases with empty stomachs and fists like sledgehammers. Would have spotted your cod from a block away. They'd have tailed you to the edge of town, roughed you up good, and left you bleeding in the gutter. No questions asked, they knew a grifter's game. Lived it, breathed it, tasted it in the sour tang of hunger and sweat. So on behalf of those dead, tough as nails ghosts who'd have snapped your neck before hearing your spiel, take your sanctimonious TikTok yap and shove it, beat it, you cheap loudmouth chiseler, before I do it for...
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.